I decided to go live. I tried to get the thumbnail of the PS4, but black on black thumbnail, it just didn't work. So I at least I don't live in my mama's basement. Maybe it's just daddy's basement. Maybe Jason's his daddy, I don't know. I'm live, by the way. Just before you, like... Yeah. I had to go live because, you know, like Mark's on this live stream making a big deal about how I can't afford things because he has a PS4. We have a PS4. And PS3. PS2. I have a Wii. A Wii U. And he's a single man. Living in somebody's freaking nasty, dingy ass basement. That would be wonderful of you. I have 5 people in my room, and nobody said anything. Not one person. Hello, Ann.
Look in the chair. She just looked in the chair hardcore.
Daddy's just had a rough day. Oh no, there's like 5 other lurkers in here.
It's kind of funny.
4 others.
That
Well, hello, Triple D.
we were telling the assistant, oh, you don't have to worry about Keeper biting you. She'll kiss you. And he was like...
And she did. She kissed her through everything.
Yes.
It's mislicks, but still.
No, they were nice kisses.
They were like, please stop this. You're here. Stop
You're
it.
supposed to be on my side. She's really nice to the assistant vet.
They were both actually pretty good.
Skyla snapped once. I don't know how I ever could afford to take my dogs to the vet.
So we need laundry soap.
Get armor.
Get what? Oh, arm.
Arm and hammer.
I thought you said get hamburger.
Yeah, get a hamburger to wash the clothes with.
Now we'll probably run out of stuff.
Because we have clothes and we wear clothes.
If I wore the same dirty t-shirt every day, we wouldn't be having a
Yeah. You're good smelling kind.
What is that?
The kind that your dad don't get. He picks up like... He picks up the kind that don't have any smell to it. Hello, Nathan. Oh, excuse me. So, how is everybody? Guess what? I have a PlayStation 4. Mark Metal 2013 thinks I'm too broke to have one, but I have one. I'll go this way, and you go that way.
Taking your car.
If you must.
Hot.
Hey, get some Monsters.
I knew you were gonna ask me that.
The diet kind.
Are you saying that for me or for the stream?
For the stream. Yeah, I am. Oh, look, see. We're adults and we buy sheetrock with our money. Yeah, that's what we buy with our money. And we invest it in a house. And in phones with a data plan. So we can like leave our house. So when we go to the airport, we don't have to take a clip of the airport and dub our voice over someone else's clip. Yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, I love you too, Triple D. Hey, Angel Red, how are you? I don't know why my daughter's driving my car when she has her own. But she's driving mine. Oh, because hers doesn't have air conditioning. It could have air conditioning, but it would require her going somewhere, which is a family member, and having it fixed. I'm in a mood today because, you know, people. People are strange. And I guess being grown and calling people names is like supposed to be some kind of like supposed to make you cry. He must secretly cry at night when people call him names. Because he calls me a diabetic. Like it's like a... Like I'm supposed to go cry. Because he called me a diabetic. Boo-hoo. I don't get it. Can somebody help me understand why a grown man and something called, I can't even think of their name, that's how important. No one matters, or no one cares, or I'm a piece of crap or something. Anyway, I'm supposed to care that they call me names. Are we in grade school? I mean, How old are you? I don't understand. You sit in someone's basement, your mama's, your aunt's, your sister, somebody's, and you play video games. Your channel is tanking. You can't use my name for views anymore. Heck, I didn't even report your video that got your second channel struck on your Reaper XXII Jack Off in My Eye channel. I didn't even report that video. I thought that video was hilarious. I literally cracked up laughing on my stream about it. I literally cracked up. I was literally laughing. I was going to actually do a live reaction to it, and clicked on it, and it was gone for abuse and harassment. And I was like, what? I didn't report it. I wasn't going to waste YouTube's time on something that ignorant. I guess someone else did, and they get that one done fast. Thank you, Triple D. And my stroke face, that was I work hard. Really, really hard to get that stroke face-like appearance. I work really hard on that. Really hard. You know, I was trying to figure out. All my siblings do that. I was trying to figure out why we talk that way. And I asked my husband why. I don't really care. I really don't. But I was kind of curious. I was like, you know, my nephews talk like that. My nieces talk like that. My brothers and sisters talk like that. I just went through old videos and stuff. And I think it's because we all emulate my dad. We all learned how to talk from my dad. And my dad always had a mouthful of chew. And I think that's why. One thing I can figure out. Or could it be that I indeed had a stroke and now you're making fun of people with disabilities? I don't know. Do you know my medical history, Mark? No. I just started sharing that. So, I don't know. Mark Metal 2013 and Reaper Assassin. They do. There's videos. There's a live stream going on right now. I think. I don't know. He made a big deal that he had a PS4 and I was too broke to have one. I think so. Well, you know, he's got like his little nurse friend who said I was over medicated. So I'm not on all my medication. So oh no, not just over a gaming system. No. Um no. That's just the the here and now. He calls me a diabetic like he's calling me some kind of medieval torture device type name. So I made a video on that about how I became diabetic. Y'all want to watch that? Because I didn't become diabetic the normal way because nothing about me is normal. Yeah, he might have been stunted, maybe. My kids are piglets. Which is funny because my daughter's favorite animal is a pig. Always has been. Hi Marie. How are you? I have a stroke face. And his buddy Jason is going to burn my house to the ground. You know, I didn't know what I was going to talk about tonight. But I think it is, you don't want to know what I think, Jeff. Usually, you don't. I mean, my husband has drinking buddies. Usually, you don't have your drinking buddies dress up in costumes. Just saying. And good evening, Jeff. Long time no see. Yeah. Hello, Issa. I mean, you're a fellow Kansan, Jeff. I mean, we might be a little backwoods here. Accuse that, but usually our drinking buddies, we don't dress up in costumes. And then make radios. What time is it? Okay. Yeah. So did mine. But obviously, theirs didn't. My mama did too. I mean, in case there wasn't a dad involved. Because, you know, that could be a thing too. Don't want to be judgmental on that front. But I know some girls that didn't have a dad that I wouldn't mess with. Sorry, my phone case. Oh, and that's another thing. while we're talking about all the money and all the money in the world that Mark has. I don't know if this is too soon. I have a Kate Spade case. I wonder if it's going to be worth a lot of money. I was going to throw it away because I didn't really like it. We were talking about this earlier. It's a wonderful day for me. Because I had a victory today. I keep continuing to be victorious. It's amazing. You know what? I keep trying to talk like I have a stroke. How do I do it? I don't know. How do I do it? My doggies went to the vet today. I try. How do I talk like I am having a stroke or I have a stroke face? How? I worked in nursing for 17 years. I've seen stroke patients. I've seen strokes happen. Before, during, after. Help. That always sucks. My husband has to do something with something. I forgot now. Not brakes. Something with my daughter's car. Some with the exhaust. The exhaust casing. I take care of my diabetes. So you can call me a diabetic all you want. Come near me, call me a diabetic, and I'll stab you in self-defense. No, I wouldn't do that. It won't do any good to you. Oh, that's never good, Jeff. That's never good when they go, no. Mine was doing that a while ago. And my husband had to fix them. I bet old Marky Poo there don't know how to fix brakes. So he'd have to leave his basement. What am I doing? I took this really big needle and I shoved it in my belly. And then I took this button and pushed it. And then went click, 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 and it shot insulin in my belly. And then here in about, an hour, I will feel a certain way. Depending on the way I feel, I will have to get this out and take my blood sugar. Because it'll either be too high or too low. Or just right. Odds are it'll be just right or it'll be too low. Because I am what you call a compliant diabetic. And even though, when you first came on the stream, I was eating ice cream, you were allowed to do that if you count your carbs and your sugars correctly by someone who uses being a diabetic as an insult, would not know that. Well, if you got a squasher, then you're good. I've squashed many a breaks in my time. If by squasher you mean a bleeder, and I've done that many a times. Many, 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 many. Do you do that anymore? I doesn't change his brakes anymore. I don't have to do that. It's just old cars. You did not know that? I'm going to do a video on this, but I don't want to get it struck down for, like, indecency. But see, it used to be, just get this little glass vial. You just get little needles. You can still do it that way, but not very many people do it that way. But now you get these pens, and this particular pen is almost $1,100 for like 8 of them. Yeah. But anyway, there's a little dialer there. See? And it has numbers. And yeah, sometimes you just gotta listen to your body. Yeah. This little dialer thing tells you how much insulin you take. I'm gonna do a video about this, but anyway, so I'm not gonna get too particular. But anyway, I take X amount of insulin, and then I take my blood sugar, and say my blood sugar is perfect, then I just take that amount. But if not, then I take correction, which I will explain in my video. And then you pop this off. This is a little screw top doodad. It's the end of the day, so I should just take this off because I'll put a new one on. You're supposed to put a new one on every day, but box these little freaking things costs a fortune, so I use the same one all day long, which is only 4 times. So that's what it looks like. There's this little needle on there, and then the needle is like real little. And then you can either stick it in your belly, or you can stick it in the back of your arm here, which I can't do because you have to be some kind of contortionist that I'm not. And you can push the little button, and your insulin goes in, and you don't feel a thing. Unless, like the other day, I don't know if I was live streaming, but hi, living with the Kabongo. You know, Miss Daily Showers had trouble with your name, and when I supported your channel, I was like, Kabongo, and then when I would say your name just then, I couldn't do it. Hi, Scrap Hawk. The other day, sometimes you hit like a tiny blood vessel, and then you act like you were going to bleed to death, but other than that, it's no big deal. Kabongo. Kabongo. Kabongo, 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 kabongo. Kind of a fun word to say. Kabongo. Kabongo. Sorry, that's not nice. Just say your name over and over. It's kind of fun to say. Kabongo. 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 It's kind of fun to say. Now I can tell Miss Daily Showers I can say your name. Kabongo. How are you, the Kabongo? Living with the Kabongo. Tinker. That is awesome. We were talking about insulin when you came in, because I'm diabetic. And I had some growing pains. I have this gentleman and his counterpart that aren't very nice, and they use diabetes as an insult towards me. I don't find it as an insult. I have a lot of chronic illnesses, and I like to use my platform to explain about them And my friend Triple D did not know how insulin worked. So I was giving her a quick rundown, but then I was like, I'm going to do a video on it. So you don't get to learn no more about it. You'll have to watch the video tomorrow morning when I do it. And I also take a pill that might give you slight, how did I put that? Might give you slight stomach, how did I put it? Slight stomach, I'm trying to think of the word. It might make you feel like crap. Okay, that's not his wording. For a few weeks after taking it. Discomfort. Hey, Sky. Sky. Psych. I'm saying your name wrong on purpose. I'm still angry. I'm still dealing with the bear you poked. Well, not only that, I'm looking right down at Sky, and I looked up at you and said Sky, and I got bad news at the vet today. Not bad news, but just news I don't want to hear. That means my dogs are getting old. They both have cataracts.
I seen Karen at Dollar General.
Who? Karen. Oh, she left her porch?
Yeah.
Tell her I didn't leave my porch. I'm
Not
not
on the porch. She's at Dollar General.
I know. She left her porch.
Yeah. Well,
Keep up with the conversation.
She only leaves her porch to go to Dollar General.
I know, but she left it.
Yeah.
We have a lady here in town that she only leaves her porch to go to Dollar General.
Your mom don't like that.
I don't like those.
I wanted to
What?
I wanted to show you a new thing.
They're not new.
I've never seen them before, so therefore they're new.
Peanut clusters? Have you fallen out
From Little Debbie's.
Have you fallen out of a tree?
Little Debbie's peanut clusters, yes.
Yeah, falling out of a peanut.
Yes.
Peanuts grow on trees if you fell out of the peanut tree.
Yeah, she found out. Head's full of nuts.
I get it from my father.
Yeah, they have the beginning of cataracts, but so did our other dog, and he lived a long time with them.
Not bad.
Oh, well, see, I know how to do things,
You know what? You
and
said give me one.
I said
not get in trouble for him, because I'm smart. I don't threaten people with bodily harm. I don't threaten them by calling myself, I don't even know what he did. I was too busy laughing at the video when I got taken down. You've never had a peanut cluster before?
No,
no. Not from Little Debbie.
I had a peanut cluster. That's not what I was saying.
She wanted to try them. And I think trying them is buying 2 big boxes of them. That's trying.
What if you didn't like them?
I probably would have still eaten them.
I thought you were the one with a good financial sense. But no, when it comes to junk food. I am still trying to talk like I'm having a stroke, and I cannot do it.
Does that taste like Mom's caramel bars?
Do I talk like I'm having a stroke?
We had this conversation before.
Do I have a stroke face?
You might have stroke face. It's just a different stroke.
You're a side talker.
I'm a side talker. I'm a side talker. I know, right? sitting here calling me names like, you diabetic, you.
B12 all over again.
Okay, I'm a diabetic, so what's your point?
You know, I just want to point out.
You stroke face?
Only the
Okay.
worst type of people make fun of diseases.
Yeah. Diseases usually make fun of diseases.
Diseases usually make fun of diseases. Yeah, that is true.
Because there was a girl that I went to high school with that was diabetic. And if anyone would have said anything about it, that kid would have been clamored. No. Clamored.
Clamor is when you like talk a lot. That's clamor.
That's claiming.
I'm not sorry. Why should you be sorry, Triple D? I'm trying to figure out what's offensive about it. And now they're making fun of me because I'm broke. I've been broke all my life.
Is that compared to her song?
I think so. I was like, don't make me second guess.
We needed laundry soap.
Yeah, we got laundry soap too.
Oh, okay.
I thought
Because we were about out of laundry soap.
I mean, I'm not like living on the street, but I'm not living in a. I mean, supposedly, I'm not living in someone's basement. I mean, I can afford things. I got a PlayStation 4 and 3 and 2. I don't know if it still works. Damn, it's old.
You have an SNES.
I know, right?
And an Atari.
I have an Atari, damn it. And an NES.
The only game systems that we don't like out of like.
And a Wii
We don't
U.
have an Xbox.
And a Wii.
And we don't have like a Sega. But we have like we have like.
Mr. 2013.
We have like 3 DSs. We have 1.
3 or 4 DSs.
We got,
Let's see. We have PS4, PS3, PS2. Whether it works or not, we still have it. A Super NES, an Atari, a Wii, a Wii U, 3 DSs.
we have quite a few computers.
We have 3 desktop computers.
3?
Yeah, because we have Ariel's other one that's down here somewhere.
Which is clunky that it still works.
We have 1, 2, 3 laptops. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablets. Mark.
For cell phones.
Actually,
I have a cell phone that has a streaming plan that I can leave my house with my phone.
yeah. I don't know if I'll
It's not. This isn't about bragging or anything. It's just the fact that.
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying he keeps telling me how broke I am.
It's just the fact that.
electronic stuff is now cheap junk. You want to impress me?
I don't have to go to the airport in like.
Car, not an $800 phone. And anybody can get an $800 phone or.
Well, we have all these gaming systems because of my kids, not because of me. I don't play games. Well, the Super NES was mine. The Atari was his.
The
The
PlayStation
rest-
2 is technically his.
Yeah.
And the PlayStation 2 was his. PlayStation 3 was his.
Yeah.
Technically.
PlayStation 4.
One laptop's mine. One laptop was my mom's, that's his now. It's not bragging. It is like, dude.
And it's just the.
Electronic stuff is cheap junk. I mean,
Why do you keep saying I'm broke?
Plus, well, okay. It's just, you you know, no one likes to brag. No.
I don't
No
know.
one likes to see
I
it.
got a pair of boots here. Will they work, Jeff? They're still toed. I mean,
We have quite a few boots.
work boots. That's something that Mark probably doesn't know one thing about is work boots or work. Diet.
Just to point out, a lot of the things, like Ariel bought her BU. We buy most of the, like,
Halter boots. What are halter boots?
sounds like a halter top.
Hello, H-Shop Music. I don't know what halter boots are. Yeah, Battleship. I have Battleship. I have those games too. Where's the PS4? I'm looking at it. If I wasn't looking at you through the phone, I'm looking at it.
Well, this is the question of, like, people have seen me play God of War. God of War is only available on the PS4. I just want to.
But then that wouldn't make Mark look smart. Not that he's smart anyway. I was going to do a thumbnail of it, but black on black in a dark, like, console area of the thing. I'm just giving him all kinds of ammunition so he can do 100 live streams and 350 videos because he has no life because he sits in a basement. No, Tinker, you stay in the house. He doesn't know what the outside is. Ooh, it's muggy out here. I flip you around. I wish I had a clothesline. When we moved, I could probably go get it because that's on the property we still own. I just don't know where we'd put it here. Because this property is very tree lined. I wish I had one. Because I'd hang my clothes on it. Don't think I wouldn't. Can you all see the sun set over there? Nah. Not very good. You know, I remember when we bought my grandma her dryer. I was probably... I had kids, so it wasn't that long ago. And I don't think she ever used it until like the last, maybe 2 years. She lived at home before she went to the nursing home. She always hung her clothes up year-round. If she didn't hang them up outside, she hung them up inside in her basement. She had lines in her basement. And she used her wringer washer until she moved into her single wide trailer in my mom's backyard like 2 years before she went to the nursing home. And that thing was a beast. That wringer washer. The little lady, my grandma, probably never weighed over 80 pounds her entire life. She used that wringer wash her entire life. She got brand new with my grandpa's life insurance in 1957. It looked brand new when she sold it too. She was meticulous with her stuff. Here's some stories for your Triple D. Oh, yes. That's one of the main reasons why I wish I had one still, is like for Dan's jeans. Because we have a gas dryer. And they get dry quick, but there's just something about sheets fresh off the line. This tree is getting awfully close for comfort. It's gone berserk out here. I'm not sure why it's still on the porch. It's supposed to be down there. I'm not zoomed in. This is how close this leaf. See? Like leaf, like leaf. I'm going to have to do a video on this tree. This tree has a backstory. And then there's a reason why I can't get rid of it. Hey, the neighbors went to bed early. Their porch lights on. Oh, you get to wear shirts so you don't forget who you are. They don't do that yet where Dan works. I'm surprised. I think his helmet has his name on it, though. Sometimes I wish they would. It would help on wear and tear on the clothes, but they'd probably make us buy them. I don't know what it is. It's a tree. We call it the tree. I will give you this much of the story. It was at the nursing home, and they were redecorating it when I worked at the nursing home. And it was November, and they put it in the garage. And a friend of mine, Sharon, wanted it, but she couldn't get it in her upstairs apartment, so she asked me to take it until she got a downstairs apartment. That was in 2008. That's how long I've had this thing. You can't kill it. It's impossible. I've forgotten to water it. It's been froze. You name it, it doesn't die. I don't know what it is. It's just this big, No, I don't need it to grow any bigger because I have to bring the thing in the house and it gets kicked out as soon as I know it's not going to freeze no more. If you knew the rest of the backstory, you would understand why I don't get rid of it or why I don't just try to let it die. Or it has death attached to it, and I'm afraid of it. And I won't give it to anybody, and I won't let anybody say they'll take it. Because there's a story. I'll do a story time on it sometime. Man, I bet if we went to the lake, the sunset would be so pretty. But okay. I had a really good friend, Sharon. She worked in housekeeping at the nursing home. And this tree, she wanted it. And she lived in an upstairs apartment. And it was November of 2008. And they put it out in the garage at the nursing home. And I asked what they were doing with it. And Sharon said, don't take it, I want it. And I said, well, Sharon, it's going to freeze and it's going to die. And she said, well, I want to wait until I move to a downstairs apartment. And I said, well, it's going to freeze like in a week. Are you going to move in a week? And she said, well, will you take it home and take care of it for me until I get into my my first level apartment? I said, okay. So I did that. And then the winter passed and ended up getting bone cancer. And she ended up in the nursing home as she recovered from her bone cancer. And that following June, that following May, she went into remission from her bone cancer. And she was looking for apartments. And I said, don't forget, I have your dumb plant. It's taking over my house. And we joked around about it. Well, in the meantime, that's when I got sick and I had to quit working. And on June 5th, I got a phone call from the administrator, well, my ex-boss, that said she had passed away from a heart attack. So, her next best friend, Steve, who was also a housekeeper at the nursing home, I was talking to him, and he said, well, do you still have that plant? He said, if you don't want it, I will take it from you, and I'll take it and keep it for you. And I said, okay. Well, I didn't see him for a while, and I was Facebook messaging him, and he wasn't answering. And then his cousin Juanita called me, or messaged me on Facebook, and said that he got this real weird adult onset muscular dystrophy, and they were putting him in the nursing home. And that he was on oxygen and all this, that, and the other. And that was in June of that following year. And July 3rd of that next year, he died. And Juanita said, Juanita came up with her brother and bought some furniture from us and said that she would come up and get the plant. And the next time she was up that way, this is when we lived in our other house, I said, okay. She said, I think Steve would want it. And I said, would want it too. And then we kind of got it. And a year later, Juanita was killed in a car accident. So, that was the last person to say that they were going to take the plant. And other people have wanted to say that they were going to take the plant. And I won't let them even say it. Just has some weird mojo to it. So, here it sits. Yeah, I told you I'd do a story time on your ass, so here you go. I don't know if it's particularly cursed or what it is. It did live in a nursing home for many years before it came to me, so, you know. So I don't know. I hope it's retired too. I think maybe this was just Sharon's way of saying I'm supposed to keep it. I don't know. Sharon passing away was one thing. The rest of that family had a really bad run of bad luck with things. I mean, Juanita's brother died like 6 months before she did. And, yeah, it's... Yeah, it's... Yep, so here's the plant, and here it is to stay, and it won't go nowhere, no matter... when was that? Was that, yesterday? Yesterday. We had all kinds of fun with Shannon, because I went into her room, and I got my message deleted for typing out the number 1000. And so everybody went in there and had fun typing out the number 1000. So yeah. I don't know if the plant has good vibes or not.
I know that part, good plant.
Yeah. Triple D had to hear the story. I told her I'd do a story time sometime on it. And no, she had to hear the story. Huh? Well, I tried to tell her I'd do a story time on it. She had to hear the story. And now she's wondering if she had to hear the story.
Don't know how old that plant is. I'm beginning to think that it's been around since the beginning of time.
Probably.
I don't know. At least probably, how old is a nursing home? 40 years. Alright, bye Jeff. I hope you have light side. It's starting to get dark. Tinker, I'm not moving my leg.
Ow, ow, ow. Don't kick your shoe too hard.
It won't come off. Where's my Nike shoes? I miss those. My Nike slides.
$50 sandals.
My $50 sandals.
You only worn them for like 10 years.
I haven't worn them 10
Yeah,
years.
you haven't. I don't know.
Actually, I bought them last year, I do believe. Now, my other Nike sandals,
Oh, that's the one time.
those I've worn for 10
Yeah,
years.
that's what I was thinking. Where's your other one?
Don't jump, Marie. Please don't jump.
No?
She's jumping in the shower. She'll break a hip or something.
No, don't jump.
Don't jump. See, even Daniel said don't jump. Did you hear him, Marie? He said don't jump.
You said no, don't jump, and I'm thinking of a person hanging off the side of the building.
No, she's jumping in the shower. I don't want her to break a hip or something. I love Marie. They're probably upstairs. I don't need them now. I just wondered where they were. Probably should go for a walk. I'm not really doing that either.
Yeah.
You have to step way up into mine.
Yeah.
Way up into mine.
It needs a step around.
Like you need like a ladder to get into mine. What was that?
I would say it's something like an aerial.
Because you have to step over my clawfoot bathtub.
The bathroom was a little bigger. I wouldn't put stuff in it.
There's my mouse. Oh, that hurt. I should have had her buy me something cold to drink. Like a cold soda. Well, if you threw it, no, it'll explode when I open it. Huh? It's because my leg isn't where it's supposed to be. Oh, I'm sleepy. I only got 3 people in my room. I need more than 3 people. You just have someone in here to lurk in. Mark. Hold on, guys. I'll be back.